milkmaid called Gertrude. And one day she'd got a particularly fine batch of milk. And she got a particularly large amount of it as well out of her cow. So she put the pail on her head to take it to market, thinking she'd get an unusually good price for it that day. And as she was on her way to market, she started to thinking what she would do with the extra money she'd got from all this milk, all this fine, creamy milk. And she was thinking, well, she's going to get so much money, perhaps she could buy some eggs. And those eggs would hatch out into chickens, and those chickens would lay more eggs, and she could have more chickens. And she'd have so many chickens, and with the milk from her cow, surely she could be able to buy a pig, or maybe even another cow. And with all these chickens and these cows, she'd need more land. And if she got more land, maybe even she could start breeding horses. Well, but if she started breeding horses, she needed to get some fine clothes, because the people who bought horses would expect someone well-dressed to welcome them. And if she was going to be dealing with people who bought horses, she was going to need to talk to them about fine manners and things. So she ought to get a dancing master who could teach her the latest dances, so that she could discuss with these people who bought her horses about dancing. And as she was walking to market with a bucket on her head, thinking about these chickens and these other animals and the goat and the land and the fine clothes and the dancing master, she did a twirl like she'd seen the rich people do. And as she twirled, the bucket fell from her head and the milk spilt and soaked into the ground, draining away. And just like that, all her hopes and dreams drained away as well, of chickens and goats, cows and land and horses and dancing masters. Gone. And so poor Gertrude had to turn back and go back home with nothing after an afternoon of counting her chickens before they were hatched.